Bart Simpson actually got me into skating as well. I skate as well, yeah. Bart Simpson, like watching The Simpsons, and in the beginning you see Bart like skating on his car or whatever. That's with his green skateboard. That's
I tell you, I started skating because of
Big T, 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 no.
So Cleans, man, how fun?
we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
We live. Big talk.
Big talk.
Big talk.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Sha.
Good to see you, my guy. What's good?
God is good, man.
I haven't seen you in 2 days. No, 1 day.
Is it exactly 1 day?
24 hours.
24 hours.
Yeah.
That's true.
I saw you at the rave.
At the rave.
Yeah.
The EP launch.
Yeah, that was fun.
Was it madness?
It was fun, man. We were raving out there. Shout out Zila. Shout out Makama.
Shout out MMXXII.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Yo, Clean, so last episode you were not here.
Yeah, man.
And this episode Chavala is not here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is crazy. So what happened? We were informed that you were stopped by the police.
Yeah, I got into it. You know me and the feds. They said police is our friend, but police is really not my friend.
Telling you, fuck a Lukeman at the standard.
You get.
Shout out Replay. Honestly, that's the motto for, like, you know, I don't even know if I'll say ABG or Lagos. Just it's Nigerian like, youths, man. Fuck a Lukeman.
Like things are not really right, and the police are like oppressing the youth. Like they stopped me for a very dumb reason. Like I was in an Uber because I didn't drive. I didn't want to drive. So I was in an Uber on my way to the podcast, and like the cops stopped the Uber.
Yeah. And
they asked the guy for his papers, and he had his papers. So they were looking for something to just like secure their daily 2K. And then they were like, they want to search my bag. I was like, okay, cool. They searched my bag. They found rolling papers. And they were like, oh, yes, there's evidence. I'm like, evidence for what? Like, exactly. Those are rolling papers. You can walk into the store and buy them. I told the police officer, like, oh, guy, if you get 1K, you say if you buy this thing for shop. So,
yeah.
Because I get them, no me say, I be smoker. I know they smoke. Do I look like a smoker? I don't smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke shisha.
You don't smoke
nothing. Bro. So this guy was trying to oppress me. Fuck the cops.
Yeah.
And we gonna make marijuana legal.
We're gonna make marijuana even if you don't smoke.
Legalize it. Legalize.
Yeah. So they didn't catch you any narcotics. Nothing.
They freed me.
That's what's they freed you last.
Bro, I made a whole video.
But they took your time. Yeah, we're going to put the video. We're going to put the video up right now.
This one now Facebook Live. They get 100 people now when they watch this thing. Please. I did not put your face, Oga. It's Rizla now, Oga. Did you see it go inside? I know they smoke it go. I know they smoke it go. Because I've not done anything now.
You have not done anything?
Yes. They sell that Rizla inside the shop legally. There's nothing wrong about Rizla.
Which year did you finish at law school?
Oh, I was going in with them. I told them, Oga, I know they fear your gun. No. If you shoot me, if you shoot me for broad daylight, no, you're mad. What thing I do?
Abuja police, they are not as harsh as Lagos police, apparently. Like, Lagos police can laugh or cry, according to...
Yeah, Lagos police, like don't try this in Lagos. They'll shoot you, please.
They'll release... They'll
open fire. Accidental discharge.
I tell you. Mado, that's what is most annoying about these guys. They don't even have to see you with this stuff. If they just see rolling papers or any random stuff in your car, they'll just waste your time.
And that rolling papers, I bought it I was just looking at it, like I was like investigating what it is, you know. I was like, yo, this thing is cool. Like, what does it do?
So it's like a fancy type of rolling paper?
No, it's like normal rolling papers. But you know me, I don't smoke, so I bought it just to examine it.
So I know you don't smoke.
Yeah. So it's like.
Okay, so I mean that's why you were not around last episode.
So that's what happened, guys.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's the full story. So this episode, Chavala is not around because she had a minor surgery, and I mean, stay tuned to know how that went.
Wishes goes out to
get well soon,
Chavala. We love you out here.
Yeah, it's all love. So today, are we going to jump? Yeah, today we have a guest. Yeah, today we have a guest today.
Yes, sir.
As you know, this is the Big Talk, the biggest podcast. Welcome back if you're watching, viewing. Thanks for liking, subscribing, all that. I would like to talk about the biggest stuff. So today we have the biggest skateboard movement, the pioneer of the biggest skateboard movement in Nigeria that I know. And he's here today with us, and we're going to talk about skateboard. You know what? I'm not going to even just go into it. We have Lukeman today on the podcast.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come true.
Let's get it. What's good, my guy? What's good? Welcome on board.
Welcome on board.
Yeah. Welcome on board, Lukeman.
Is your mic set up proper? Yeah, you can just adjust the arm, however,
nice.
it's flexible.
Welcome on board. I am your pilot. My co-pilot is Owie the Maker.
Yes, sir.
What's your name? Tell us your full name, like your real name.
My name is Lukeman Abdurrahman.
Shout out, Lukeman.
Shout out, Lukeman. Lukeman, please.
Nigerian, born bred.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Can you please get the microphone like right in front of your mouth?
Yes.
And
You guys should have your face off.
Like
Be looking
this,
at the
right?
mic, and the mic should be
It's
looking
good?
at you.
yeah, let me see. Yeah,
good?
That's
it's
straight.
straight. Yeah, exactly. And speak
Perfect.
straight into it. So the audio is perfecto.
First of all, man, fly ass dungarees,
Thanks, man.
car hat. If you rock car hat, then you're hip.
Shout out, Carl.
Yeah.
You know the drip.
You know the drip.
You know the drip. You rock hard. You know the
funny
drip. Your
how-
hip.
It's funny how like Carhartt was all initially, workwear.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was initially just for workers. And,
Yeah. It's like
skateboarders,
Yeah.
street fashion.
yeah.
Just I see it everywhere. Like I've been looking at. I know the logo, but I didn't know it was Carhartt just until like last year. That was when I knew the name was Carhartt. But I feel, it's a dope one. It's a dope.
fresh.
What is it called? Is it dungarees or
Dungarees,
jumper?
yeah.
What is it called? Dungarees.
Both.
Right?
Both.
Yo,
Some
I've
people
been
call them,
looking for these things though. Like it's fly.
Yeah,
It's
they're
fly.
so like retro.
And don't be a poser eyes on your sleeve. Is that's Go Skate? Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. It's
Speaking
a collaboration.
What does it say? Don't be a poser.
Yeah, don't be a poser.
Yeah, that's cool.
Before we jump into all that, you were giving us a little intro before I interrupted you. Please, can you go on with that?
Yeah, my name is Lukeman Abdurrahman. I'm a skateboarder, born bred, and living up in Nigeria. So, a lot of people ask me how did I learn or get into skateboarding? Did I travel abroad? Nah, started skateboarding here. Learned on YouTube all the tricks, everything, and
That's wavy.
That's super
because
cool, man.
I was even going to throw that question as well. Where did you learn skateboarding from and all that? And you learned from YouTube.
yeah, YouTube.
Yeah, that's super cool, man. Shout out to the internet.
That's wavy. Shout out to the internet. Like, that's mad. This call is just distracting. I should turn my phone off, but I keep bullet points on my phone. That's why I have to have my phone on set, just in case you guys see me scrolling through my phone. I'm not checking
not
Instagram.
texting, guys. He's not
I keep
texting.
bullet points. Yeah. So, what made you interested in skateboarding? Where did that interest come from? Where was the spark? Where did it start from?
Well, I've always been interested in skateboarding since I was a kid. I was watching The Simpsons.
Yeah.
The Simpsons, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think it was Michelangelo that skates in the
Facts.
Ninja Turtles,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Michelangelo.
Simpsons, Bart.
But Simpson was Michelangelo. Was it the blue?
The guy
was
with
it
the
one
red.
with-
No,
was it
red,
red?
right?
The orange one.
Oh
Orange
man,
one,
we're
yeah.
both
Right,
we
we're wrong.
both got it wrong. Yeah. You know what? I'm not going to lie. So, Bart Simpson actually got me into skating as well. I skate as well. Yeah, Bart Simpson, like watching The Simpsons, and in the beginning you see Bart like skating on his car or whatever. That's with his green skateboard.
I
That's
tell you, I started
really loved
skating
it.
because of
Oh, you guys all skate.
Yeah, we all skate here.
I started skating because of Pharrell.
Pharrell
He used to always
Pharrell,
have skateboards in his
P.
video. Then there was
Yeah.
one time like in MTV, I used to watch something. I can't remember what, but somebody used to skate, and I started skating.
Maybe Life of Ryan. Right?
Yeah, I think it was Life of Ryan. Yeah, that was one. But like that whole period, like influenced me to start. I got a skateboard like when I was really young, and my cousin used to skate like Babsy. He used to skate like roller skates.
Oh.
Then he got a skateboard. Then I got a skateboard. And
Yeah, same roller skates. I used to roller skate before skateboard.
yeah,
Me
Like,
too.
you right because
Yeah.
when
it
you
was more, it was more like you could get it easier.
Yeah, it was more accessible.
Yeah, it was. More
Yeah, it was.
accessible.
Yeah, there were roller skates
Rollerblades,
here
yeah.
in Nigeria.
Yeah.
than
I think they're more
skateboards.
like roller skaters than skateboarders.
Yeah.
yeah,
like, yeah.
as well.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, so did we interrupt you? You were saying something.
No.
We are sitting on Big Talk. As Shavala is not around, is a boys only. This is the first boys only episode. So
Yes,
Lukeman,
sir.
thank you for launching the first one. It's huge because sometimes it's good for all that, like, testosterone to be flowing.
You get.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like we don't fuck with Chavala's vibes, but come on, man. We need more women on the podcast as well. Our next, you know what? I'm not even going to go into our next guest, but so boys only episode. We're talking about skateboarding. Look, man, give us like, you said Bart Simpson, Michelangelo.
Yeah, Michelangelo. Rocket Power.
Rocket Power.
Rocket
Come
Power,
on.
Yeah.
So those were my influences, and skateboarding, I could much say that it saved my life in a way that, okay, like I didn't go into maybe vices, or like I didn't get into get with the wrong crowds.
Yeah.
Because I always had some place to go, and like my anger, I had a place to vent my anger with, skateboarding. It's a very, physical sport, and kids need like especially kids with ADHD.
Yeah.
They need a place to put out their energy, to kind of use that energy.
Yeah.
So
Plus, I feel like it's the coolest sport out there. Like skateboarding, there's just so much creativity in it. Where you can't do that in any other sport. What you can do with skateboarding, I just feel like it's super like therapeutic. Like you say, that was where you will go and vent your anger and stuff. But the board will still, like, learning skateboarding is a hassle. To you vent, it's like fighting with deck or the board because the wood comes at you especially when you're trying to learn tricks.
Facts.
So like, how would you say your experience is? Let's say you're going to vent and release your anger, and then you go and skate and you have an injury. Was it refreshing for you? Was it like, what is the feeling of falling? Or
I mean, it's always like, skaters will always tell you that, when you skate and you learn a trick, you fall so many times and you get back up. I feel like that's one of life's most important lessons. And skateboarding teaches people that, like, you fall down, you get up, you fall down like 100 times, you get up 101. Like, you get a trick again and again till you get it right. Like, that's one of life's like most important lessons.
Yeah, I relate to that. I agree. Like, you always fall on a skateboard, and they say falling is part of skating.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. So you should learn how to fall, and you should enjoy every fall, especially the ones you survive. Yeah. Falling is part of skating. I really wish like it was more. I wish it was even as popular as roller skating in Nigeria. To be honest, and I mean, like, starting the movement, go skate, like. You have a bunch of followers here. Like, I feel like it's the biggest skateboard that I know of. Like, there's a WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group was not like a low-key thing. It's actually anyone can join the WhatsApp group, right? So if you're interested in skating, you should. Can I put the link in this description of this video? Yeah. So if you're interested in skating and you want to join the biggest skateboarding community in Nigeria, we'll put the link in the description.
What's it called?
Go Skate NG.
Go Skate. Okay, Go
NG.
Skate.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
That's Go and Skate.
Yeah.
Like, it's I love that name because it's like, it's straightforward. It's like, go skate. Like, if you skate, that line is in your head.
Yeah,
I
go
want
skate.
to go and skate. I want to go
I
skate.
want to go skate.
Yeah. What was the inspiration behind the logo? The Go with the
GS.
There's GS and then there's Go with the. Did you rebrand?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's now GS.
Okay.
Just GS. So I just felt like the letters GS, just like Huff or major brands that don't use too many. I just wanted it to be minimal.
Yeah.
But very recognizable. It's just GS with.
Yeah, no, it's sick.
stuff on it.
And I love the fisheye effect that you put on it here and there, which is cool. So what do you feel like, why do you feel like as if skateboarding is not present here in Nigeria compared to roller skates, for example?
Yeah, accessibility is one.
Yeah.
And then, like, I feel like people, the first question that people ask me when they see me with a skateboard is, where do you skate? You know, like there's no infrastructure
Sports,
for
yeah.
it yet. Not many people are, you know, into it, and they always think that we're hooligans in a way.
Yeah, it goes with, yeah.
Yeah, when you hold a skateboard, it's like
You
this
have
guy's just
nothing,
Raz. Yeah.
honestly, nothing good to do with your life per se.
Yeah.
Whatever produce, I don't know where it comes from, but you feel it from people. Like you feel it from people's eyes. When people
want
look
to
at
break your
if you're
head.
moving around with your skateboard.
Facts.
Um,
They're just
Yeah.
not used to the culture.
exactly, and it just looks like a reckless lifestyle. If you're going to like do risky stuff, for example, in the mall, someone sees you trying a heel flip and falling, and they'll feel like, is this guy okay? Like,
Yeah.
what drugs are they on? People, like, society just has that prejudice on skaters, which we are trying to like erase from their mind. It's actually a very lovely sport.
Yeah, man. Skating is cool, man.
really
I was like, in my uni days, right, in New York, like there was a solid like whole year or 2 years I used to go to classes like my skateboard, like, you feel me? And
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear any gear, like I'll be on a road. The only thing I would wear at most sometimes, in short, I'd never used to wear a helmet. Like I always skate straight to classes. Like,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
no helmets, man. Wearing helmets is good. It's cool. Like I advise, like if you feel like
Safety
wear
first.
it. But
Yes.
yeah, safety first.
Tony
But, man,
Hawk,
come on,
Tony
it's-
Hawk wears a helmet.
He
sometimes.
does. He always, especially. I think he always wears a helmet.
Yeah,
I've
he
not seen
always-
that guy
Tony Hawk
skating
is
without a
always
helmet.
wearing a helmet.
Like a proper.
And
helmet.
that's like the Jedi. He's like the skateboard Jedi.
Yeah, so I started Go Skate Nigeria to kind of get people to kind of share the whole, you know, skateboarding saved my life, like I said, and I wanted people to have that in their lives. Like, I wanted more people to feel what it was that I felt and the benefits of skateboarding, you know, not just for the physical health aspect and, you know, helping out with, you know, coordination, like your hands, your legs, just imagine a trick like a kickflip. You're doing like three things at the same time.
Yeah.
A multitasking.
Muscle
your body.
memory. Yeah, it's crazy.
So like your brain is kind of forming a new pattern in your head, and those things you might not think that it has an effect on your life.
It does.
But it does.
It sharpens you.
Exactly, it sharpens you. It's like, okay, like I have to tap on this place, jump at the same time, flick, and get this foot out of the way.
Honestly,
That's a kickflip.
under a split second or under
like
a second.
in a matter
Together.
of seconds.
You have to do them together.
Together at the same time. It's like, I don't know, it makes you like superhuman. Yeah. It makes you tap into that side of the brain that, like, for example, you're not aware that you're tapping into it. For example, you know how to walk or you know how to run, jump, all those calculations, you know how to do that. But this one, you're consciously learning how to flip a piece of wood like mid-air and catch, and it is one of the coolest feelings ever. Like, honestly, first kickflip I landed, I screamed. I have it on video. I hope I still have that video. Like, it's just the most accomplished I felt. Like, whatever year that was, I would say that was a kickflip year.
Facts. So
Honestly.
where do you go to skate out here in Abuja?
Go skate.
You know, like, people always ask me, where do you skate? You don't have to have like a skate park to skate. You can have like maybe flat ground, just a, you know, piece of concrete. You know, we have a lot of those in Abuja. Like, you know, you can just find a place that's just flat and just try and just get your tricks. But so recently in Abuja, apparently there was a skate park that was built 30 years ago.
Are you kidding me?
30 years ago, yeah. Like, it had like ramps. It's not too big, but it had like a half pipe, a couple ramps, and like a kind of pool kind of thing.
It's actually a proper skate park. I saw it. You made a video about
it's
it.
in Jabi, this burger, what do they call it? The burger camp. You know, for the
Must have been some white folks.
Yeah, it's restricted. It's restricted. It was, some
Because
white
these
folks.
African men just want to be riding horses and shit like
Honestly,
that.
it was definitely not Nigerians who built the skate park. We have
because like,
I mean, by the grace of God, in the near future, we will have more interest.
niggas
for
like
such.
us gonna build a skate park for sure, but like, best believe.
I feel it's you and how many people have access to that skate park. I've been looking to get
it's
my
very VVIP.
VVIP. You got to know about it through like special connects.
Basically, one of the dads of the kids in the estate hit me up because like he was on Google and he was checking like skateboarding in Nigeria and he found me. He called me up and he was like, there's a skate park here in our estate. And I was like, where?
Where's your estate?
In Abuja. And I was like, what? And then he sent like videos of his son like doing things in the park, and I was like, when did this happen? Like when was this built? He was like 30 years ago.
That's a madness. Do you understand what you discovered? Like in the heart of Abuja, Nigeria, we've had a skate park for 30 years and no one knew. And it's like the first skate park.
That's
I don't
so
think
crazy.
there's any other. We've been
in Nigeria. I think that place is like a piece of history and like should be actually in the
It requires attention.
Yes.
Yeah, it requires attention. It should be in the history books.
It's probably the first skate park in Nigeria, like ever.
Most likely.
Yeah, it should be a landmark for skaters
Very
visiting
likely.
here.
Yeah.
Let's go and get that place recognized.
Honestly, and there's something. There's a point I really wanted to wish to make. That skateboarding has so much social economic values to wherever, especially now in this time. Like, if I was president, I swear I would look into the skateboarding sport and like put skate parks, skate shops, build that whole thing everywhere because it's a sport that is recognized that people do like abroad. In Europe, US, very much.
South Africa.
Yeah.
South Africa, even Ghana, even now we surf.
Oh yeah, they have
we
the
surf
first
Ghana
skate
like
park. We were there like some months ago.
yeah.
They invited us for their first contest ever, like in Ghana. It was amazing. Like shout out to, rest in peace, Virgil Abloh. He helped to build.
Can you imagine? Yeah. Which pardon me. We'll get back to that in a second.
Shout out Virgil.
Shout out Virgil, man.
Virgil did a lot for
You
the
know,
culture.
like I feel like even the moments of silence for Virgil. Virgil is a mentor to me, and yeah, shout out Virgil. I was trying to make the point about the social economic values of skateboarding in Nigeria, like in that it can bring to Nigeria. People who like do skateboarding everywhere around the world, if they hear about Nigeria and they hear that it's a skate-friendly place, will bring a lot. Will bring a lot of tourism to the place. So
Just imagine how many.
whoever is contesting as president next, put this in your agenda.
Kendrick was just in Ghana.
And he was at the skate
And he was
park.
at the park.
Can you imagine, like the world's biggest artist will come to your country, and the first place they're going to is the skate park. I'm just trying to let you guys know the big social economic value
It's
skateboarding
like, let me
has.
tell you guys something. Me and Makama were talking the other day, right? And he was just talking about how he hadn't been in UK for like 2 years, and like now he's gotten like his mind has gone somewhere else, like he's developed mentally. And he was like, yeah, when I go back to the UK, like the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the skate park and find like the 16-year-olds, the 18-year-olds, and because those are the coolest kids. No? Like wherever you go, if you go to Berlin right now, or go to Dubai, or go to New York, or come to Lagos, like go to the skate park. If you want to know what's going on, like the coolest stuff, I'm telling you guys.
Yeah, if you want to be
free tips, free tips, free 99.
Like street fashion is from skateboarding.
Exactly, street
as well.
fashion.
And street
You want
fashion
to know,
is the
like, the
biggest,
coolest,
like street fashion is now high fashion.
Exactly.
So like if you want to, you just put your ears to the floor. Go to
We have brands like Louis, Versace, everybody trying to go into like street fashion, and that's all from skateboarding.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? From skate culture, so it's like major.
Not to mention we're in the Olympics now,
Exactly.
and Nigeria is still like
Still playing.
Come on,
And-
we are the heart of Africa. Nigeria, we are one of the biggest countries out here.
Yeah,
we should not
man.
be dulling. We have our entertainment industry is the top in Africa now. So like we should be enlightened. Like I'm saying, this is election time. So whoever is campaigning, Just if you want to encourage us, say I
Those
will
ones
build
don't
skate
care about
parks.
skateboarding. Better don't.
I will
That
build skate
suggestion.
parks
Let me save that
in every-
suggestion for like 40 years from now, 50 years. Maybe when
course.
we're in power.
It doesn't make sense for, country, a place like America where they spend like millions, like just recently I was reading that $4.5 million was approved in a small city in maybe California. It's not like they don't have skate parks, but the proximity, and they need as many skate parks as possible in many districts. So they approved like a $4.5 million skate park to be built.
Wow.
For the locals. And
Well, it's not budget.
Yeah.
It's that whole money is going into one skate park.
just to the skate park.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's something that we need to look. It brings so much value to us as a nation. So like Ghana, South Ghana, tell us about it. What is like? I know South Ghana as, is it a movement or is it a skate park?
It's a movement.
Okay.
I've been following them for the longest time, like since they started like pushing the whole thing. They're basically like Go Skate, but they're also into surfing and basically the whole thing, arts and skating and music and all that. So Sandy is the founder of Surf Ghana, and she started it. She lived in Paris for a very large fraction of her life, and she came to Ghana to push skateboarding. I mean, there were some movements still in Ghana, but they weren't like quite known like that. Skate Nation Ghana, they're building they even had a thing with Facebook recently when they converted to Meta. And even if you go on the Instagram page of Meta, you'll see the Surf Ghana, the Skate Nation Ghana post, and they're just pushing skateboarding and kind of a new way to see Ghana. Just trying to get that positivity, trying to develop the country in a way to bring tourism in, and to just to elevate the country,
Spice things up.
Things that we're not doing over here. I don't see a lot of, I was thinking the other day that like we don't even have like street art.
For real?
Yeah, we don't have that
Especially in
street culture. Like,
the north here,
we don't have street. Lagos has street culture.
Yeah, in Lagos, on the island, there's places where you go to and you see graffiti.
Yeah, you see art. Even apart from graffiti, just art.
But Lagos is a more liberal place than Abuja. Abuja is more conservative. You feel me? It's like there's a lot of like families. There's families in Lagos, but like Lagos is more liberal. That's just how to say
Also
it.
religion, when you make a sculpture with like that looks like a human, it might rub off the wrong way with some individuals.
For real?
Definitely.
In Abuja or in Nigeria?
In Nigeria as a whole, but
north.
Abuja is even more like the north is more like
north,
sensitive to religious stuff.
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful, like whatever you do.
Yeah.
That's mad.
And it's funny, like how even with people traveling more now, and like people have like a more open mind. It's still there. Like it's like we need to educate the public on. I mean, if you're talking about religion, like, I mean, if you go to Dubai, there are parks.
Exactly.
Bro, the first skateboard, the first skateboard I got was actually in Dubai. My first time visiting Dubai, like back in 2011. That was the first time I could get my hands on like a skateboard, and I got into like Dubai Mall and stuff. Got like a full board set
Funny
up.
enough, I got a skateboard from Dubai
as well, right?
And Heelys. Do you remember what Heelys were?
Yeah.
Those shoes that have tires.
Oh yeah, the shoes with wheels.
I had
on
Heelys that I got from Dubai when people started
that was
using
mad. I
them.
always wanted one. I never got my hands on Heelys.
I had Heelys, man. I had rollerblades. I had skateboards. I had hoverboards.
You were rolling deep, bro.
I was like, I don't play with my toys.
You play with the wheels, bro.
I don't play with my toys.
In Dubai too, like there was a whole documentary with Nike SB in Dubai. All the pros went there and they were just trashing the spots and everything.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I think there's a way to approach the street art thing and the skateboarding thing here in
Yeah.
the north. It's not like in Lagos where everyone's open to there's so much going on like homecoming. There's a lot of that. But in Abuja here, it's just,
Waffles and
it's just
cream.
quiet. Yeah, waffles. Shout out waffles.
Shout
and
out
cream.
Waf.
They're doing so much for skateboarding in Lagos right now.
Yeah.
But I feel like the approach they took over there is something that you need to work way harder over here because the street culture, the street fashion culture over here is very, very like minimal. And, like, we're still into our kaftans and and like looking big. And like in the UK, you see like you can dress anyhow you want.
Yeah.
And still get the respect.
Yeah.
So,
People don't judge you on how you look as much as like. I hate that. Like that. I don't have hate in me. I'm trying to like move from that mindset, but like prejudice because of someone has tattoos or someone appears casual, or I mean they say you should address someone how they're dressed or whatever. But like just having that mindset of giving people a chance, like listen to what this person has to say, unlearn the idea of addressing people the way they look, and try and look beyond that and look at what the person has to say, what the person is offering, rather than just having that prejudice like strong in your mind. That I feel like it goes a long way for people if you start looking beyond just appearance. Exactly. Like I can pull up with you on a skateboard with my skateboard in my hand. It's my means of transport. It's actually a means of transport. If they can like build the infrastructure in Nigeria to the point where someone can skate from Area 1 to Wuye, and from Wuye to Wuse, you can find your way around with a skateboard. Do you know how much more developed and this problem you're solving for a lot of people?
Yep.
This whole place will be like, it will be dope. So like if you see me with my skateboard, I have one cooler tattoo on my hand, but I'm bringing a business deal that will make you $1 million. Like why would you turn that down because of the way I look? Doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
I have a very
now we are going to get. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was going to say that we're about to get more cool shots since we got hands on the cameras now.
Yeah.
So it's lit. Sorry.
So I have a funny story about dressing. There was a day that I was like, I just went out for a little skate, like just around the neighborhood, and I just decided to maybe just step into the bank, and I went there, with my board and my, just normal pants and a shirt, and I went in there with my skateboard, and the bankers there, they were just like, treating me as if like I was some kind of like just haggard, get like, and I had a transaction to do that. Actually, they told me to come back later to do. So, normally I went back home, took a shower, dressed up, kaftan, everything. Came back. Same day. Yeah. The response I got
was different. It's different. Now just clothes they wear. It's just clothes. Like don't address someone. I can wear kaftan and I can still pull off my skateboard. Like did you say did you go into the bank with your skateboard?
Yeah, I went into the bank, like just holding my skateboard.
Yeah.
You get like and just
in this country.
Help me out.
They'll be looking at you like you don't know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So they'll be like, this one is lost. That's what a lot of people said.
I came back with my kaftan, everything, and they were just like treating me like.
Was it you that was here just now? Did anyone recognize you?
They did not recognize me at all. Like they were just giving me so much like.
Yeah.
Oh God, this.
Oh man.
Damn, that's just crazy.
Honestly, man. Like we want to encourage it. Like we want to encourage the youth to skateboard in general, like, or because even apart from skateboarding, like these days, a lot of kids are on their phones, on their iPads, on their screens a lot.
There's
obesity,
a lot of.
So it's something that you can go out and do if you. I feel like maybe some areas in Abuja, the streets are actually friendly for skateboarding. Some areas in Wuse to Maitama, you can actually, if you have a skateboard and you are within like a small community, it's possible to skate from your yard to your homie's yard that lives close by. So we just need people to import, like we need skate shops everywhere. Like treat it as urgent,
We're
please.
actually pushing to build the first skate park in Abuja right now, and we're getting close
Second?
to yes, the second skate
But
park.
the first one that we will
Or
build.
the
not-
first public skate park.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting close to finishing up to like getting a land approved for the park, and yeah, we're really close, and
Yeah.
Are you?
That's-
Is this like privately run, or like are you involved in the government?
privately it's a government-owned land, but Parks and Recreation.
Perfect.
It was allocated to someone.
Perfect.
So
That's how it
someone-
works.
Yeah, that's
Because I was
someone.
gonna say, like, if you're trying to set up a skateboard, like skateboard park, you don't have to purchase the land. Like,
Yes.
there's a way you go to Parks and Recreation, and they give you an allocation of
Yes,
like land, because this is like stuff that is for the general public,
Yeah.
and it falls under Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so solid. That's good, man.
Yeah, that's solid.
Big ups.
I watched you vlog as well. You make YouTube videos.
Yeah, make blogs
Yeah, we'll put that in the description.
and trick tips also.
In fact, if you want to learn how to skate, head over to his
Go skate
YouTube,
time.
check
to
the
his
description.
page. Yeah, his YouTube page.
So like, I saw you talk about getting funds for. Is this the same thing you're just mentioning now?
Yeah,
Is it from the government to? Do you have like any
Sponsors.
scheme? With the government to fund like a skate park.
Well, not with the government yet, but I heard there are grants. I don't know
Yes,
where they are,
it's
but-
not even supposed to be a grant. It's supposed to be a necessity.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the budget.
Like the Ministry of Sports and then the Ministry
Yes.
of Tourism
Yeah.
need to collaborate and make this happen for the youth. We're not asking, we're demanding.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's a milestone to cover. Please, if you just hit the button to come back.
I mean, yeah, but the thing is, we have to want it enough.
Yeah.
Right now, we're running a petition on our page on our website. I mean, there's a link on our bio on our Instagram that you can go and sign a petition. We have over 400 signatures right now, and yeah,
That's a whole lot.
The petition.
How
signing the
many
petition,
signatures do you need?
as many as we can get, honestly.
What is the end goal for the petition?
The petition is to basically tell the government when we're going to get grants that there are a lot of people on this. It's not just a small group of people that
Okay.
want this. There are 400 people who want this. There are 500.
1,000
Yeah.
million.
Yeah, so you guys should
Population,
go
yeah.
head over to his page and like
Is
if
there a
you're
link?
interested in
there's a
skateboarding
link.
culture, go and sign. We need your signatures for this.
The link is in the description of this video as well.
It's a link. So it's a link tree. You can go there. You can donate. You can sign the petition. You can find the link to our YouTube and everything there. So yeah.
Fire.
So, how do you feel like skateboarding has influenced fashion?
Oh, it's like, I mean, there's no, I mean, it's evident everywhere. Like
Yeah.
with the brands that you see, Thrasher. Some people, if you even tell them Thrasher is a skate brand, like they won't believe you.
For real? Yeah, it's actually a skate brand. That's
Yeah,
true.
it's a skate brand.
Magazine.
Yeah,
Skate magazine.
Thrasher. What's another one?
Vans.
Supreme.
Supreme
Vans.
Vans.
Supreme is a skate brand.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of them.
Yeah,
Honestly.
I mean, Nike got into skateboarding.
Nike,
SBs. Every brand.
everybody,
you have a
Adidas,
skateboard
everybody
section.
has a
so
skateboard department.
Skateboarding is huge.
I used to have these skateboard shoes, man. Osiris.
Oh,
Do you guys
I
know
those.
Osiris?
know
I don't know.
I
Sorry.
used to skate.
Those chunky ones.
Chunky
Oh,
ass
okay.
shoes.
Yeah.
Like this.
I used to be like a
DC
heavy
them.
skater. There was one time like skating culture like was lit in Abuja. Like we used to have like
For real?
face offs.
Or Klinsman,
My
can
school
you
and, like,
kickflip though?
Well, I can pop an ollie. I've forgotten how to do, all these things, muscle memory. If you don't like, but if I skate for like a good 2 weeks straight, like if I skate
you get
every
it back.
day,
Your muscle memory
I'll
gets
catch
back.
everything back. But like I don't skate as much.
No, popping ollies is like that's 100. That means that's certified. That's 30. If there was a certificate, that would be like, I'm a skater. If you can pop an ollie,
I can't like after I learned how to pop an ollie, like I just like didn't like want to advance. Not like didn't want to, but like I felt like
But where were you skating the most? Where were you skating?
In New York.
In New York.
Yeah.
Did you have people that were skating with you? Because I feel like that's what encourages people to skate. You need like to have that community.
Facts.
Where you're like, oh yo, when are you going to skate this? And were your friends landing like?
Bro, I had to like trust me. I'll go down to Soho. Like you go to Soho, you see guys like there are skate parks. Like my boy TT skates. Like I skate to TT's house. Like I'll skate to the train. Get off the train, skate to his house in Brooklyn. Like I used to live in Queens. Bro, skate back, skate to school.
Is this LAX skate park or is it?
I think LAX skate park is in LA. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. But like there's a lot of skate parks in New York. Like you literally can't walk from here to there. Without saying a skate park
or spots
or
like they understand the culture.
It's necessary.
Like they're very intentional. Like even with like normal parks, you see like rails, and those rails you think is for something, but they put it there for the skaters, like so that they can like,
move around.
What's the name of that thing when you're
obstacles
grinding? When you're moving 50, when you're moving on the skateboard, like and on the metal grinding. Is it called grinding?
It's grinding. Yeah. Or board sliding.
Yes, sliding.
So like you learned how to skate here in Abuja, and you did you create your sport, or where were you skating? Where did you practice?
Well, at some point we had to create a DIY. So there was this spot in Apple.
I've been there before. That was like the first skate park.
There's a skate park in Apple.
It was you set up something.
It was just a
put together
dilapidated structure. I think it was an old church or something, but there was the tiles were still there.
Yeah.
So we kind of just cleaned it up, built a little rail there, and just got some.
That's super cool, man.
It was kind of. The spot was not like easy to get to. You have to drive or walk there, but then when you're there, you skate. I feel like skate parks that have that you can skate from your yard to the skate. That's the dream for Nigeria, where you can come out of your yard, skate from your yard to a skate park, and then go back. That's just like the dream. So you learned how to skate from like. Just creating obstacles and all these things for yourself. How come you're so good? Like, when was your first time in a skate park?
In a skate park, first time in a skate park. That wasn't too long ago actually. That was when I went for my master's in Scotland.
Okay.
Yeah, and there was this park just close to the school, to the university. I think that was the first time, but that wasn't like. I didn't really skate much then because it was cold all the time. I can't skate in the cold. Like
you're working on uni and stuff. But wait, you can't wear hoodies. You don't skate with hoodies and stuff.
Like
it's just scary to skate in the cold.
Mad.
No matter what, like even if I'm wearing hoodies or.
Do you think it's a thing of adaptation because you started skating in hot climates here?
I think so.
Most likely.
Yeah, because it's fun
I used to skate in the
I feel like
cold,
it's really fun to skate in the cold.
I feel like if I get a gash in the cold, like if I cut myself, it's going to be worse than when it's in the heat.
But then when you get into it, your adrenaline is up. You might have to take off your jacket. It feels warm even.
But if you fall on ice and it's painful.
So it was cold the whole time you were in Scotland?
It was cold, like it was always cold, and the park was always wet.
Wow.
Somehow.
Okay, so that wasn't the best scenario to skate in the park.
Sometimes you would get like good weather and you just chill and roll around, but like.
So when you really got into, when you really like had a session in a skate park, when was that for you? When was the real time you say I had like?
I think that was it. Like I really got good at skateboarding here in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Just trying out like tricks, flat ground, and building a rail and trying to do some grinds, 50/50s. And,
Yeah, because
I mean, we have everything we need.
yeah,
there.
yeah, that's like you're a proper street skater in that sense, because a lot of skaters from young they are at the skate park, and well, it builds their muscle memory and everything, but like real skaters are from the streets, are the ones who like build their own obstacles. Not that the ones who are skating in skate parks aren't real, but you understand what I'm saying. I saw you at part of the reason why I'm asking the question. I saw you at the skate park, Freedom Skate Park in Ghana, and you were grinding on those obstacles, like doing 50/50s, like going down the ramps like perfectly, like you've been skating in the skate park your whole life. So that's where the curiosity is. Like, when did you like when did you build all of this? Like if you started
I've
here where there's no
had
skate
a
park.
bit of experience with like transition in Scotland, because that's all I wanted to like learn. I would find a nice like bowl, and I would just go down and come back and go down and try and do like a rock to fakie, come down.
Okay.
So like I had that experience, and then the park here that I found also, it had bigger ramps, so it challenged me to
Drop in.
like. Yeah, and okay, there was another park that I went to actually in the UK, the Nike skate park, Bay 66. That was my biggest drop in like ever, because I was so embarrassed that some kids, tiny kids, were dropping in
Like seamlessly.
Yeah, they were dropping into that like huge ramp, like 2 sizes, like two like of my height, like
Wow.
double my height.
Like
They would
12
go
feet.
up there.
Wow.
Yeah, they would go up there and they would just drop in, and I was like, what? So like I just took my board and I stood on the edge of the thing, like about to drop in, and I was just shook. I was just shaking, and some kids were just like below me, like,
Come on, you got it.
You got it. You got
Yeah.
it. And I was like, I can't let these
The
kids-
first.
Did you fall down on your first try?
No, I didn't. I didn't fall down.
First try.
Because when
Did you first
do
try?
it- The thing is like,
If you can catch your balance
if you can
like
do
you
it on
just
a
did.
small ramp, if you can do it on a smaller one, a bigger one is not that hard. It's just in your head.
Man, it's in your head, though, but my first small ramp, it was I survived it. But big ramps, they still scare me. Even just the ones like my height, like they still scare me to drop in. I feel like there's more speed when you're dropping in from a
Actually,
big
no.
ramp.
Like
For
as
real.
soon as you hit the ground,
Then it's just the fear of heights, I
it's
think.
just fear.
Yeah.
It's just fear. Like
Like-
as soon as you drop in, you get to the ground, it just slows down.
Yeah, and that's something else that is very interesting in skateboarding. You come face to face with your fears a lot. Like you confront your fears, and that can help you like train. How
there's one
how you
time I
treat fear.
was skating from like, I think it was like 53rd Street, bro. Like it was slopey, like it was going down. It was.
I don't like.
I was
don't like
moving
slow.
fast.
For real.
Bro, I was moving fast. It got to a point that I told myself at some point, anything that goes wrong, I'll just fly off the
Just jump
skateboard.
off. Yeah.
There was one
That's-
time I was skating, right, and like something happened. I think I hit a stone, and like the skateboard, like
Just
it
stopped immediately and threw you
bro,
off.
it threw me off.
That's-
And then when he stopped, I pushed it back with my leg, and a car just climbed the skateboard and broke it into two.
And
And
he
I was going
survived.
to
Yeah,
school.
did he survive? Did the skateboard survive?
No,
the
it
break?
broke into half.
Mad.
It's
I
like
have,
in
I have
between,
a similar
right?
story that I was skating from my uni to my yard in Cyprus, and I think I was drunk or something. and then I one of these curbs, one of these interlocking was higher than the other, and it just hit my tires, and the thing went, and the car drove over it. But I still rode that skateboard for about 1 month after.
Skateboards are strong.
They're
bro.
super strong.
Sometimes a car
Before
will
it
climb it
completely
and
broke.
its own break. Oh.
Yeah, that was what happened in my scenario.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
That's cool. Man.
aside from skateboarding, is there anything else that you're into? Like,
Yeah, fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, it's inevitable. When you're into skateboarding, you just have to get into like design and fashion, and
yeah.
and just recently I got into that, and I'm trying to incorporate that into Go Skate, and the thing about Go Skate is it's funny. I started it out just trying to find skaters, Nigerian skaters, kind of get them to collaborate and get them to know one another. And then now it's evolving into, a fashion brand.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you make the designs yourself?
Yes, I do. I design them, I make them myself, and yeah, I get inspiration from, Instagram, and one of our best-selling pants actually was, there was a girl that used to come to our sessions, and I saw her pants. They were these baggy, very simple pants, and I just took them, and I was like, just give it to me, borrow your pants to be like for some days. I want to just check them out, and they just had this elastic thing on them, and very simple, and they've been selling out like crazy.
Oh, sick. So you took that style.
Yeah, I took that style, and I made it mine in a way. Like, I just kind
innovated off it.
Yeah, changed some things, but it's still very simple. The 311 pants,
Yeah,
that's cool, sick. Man.
311 pants, go get them. So they're like cozy and stuff.
Yeah, they're cool. Like, I wear them all the time, even at home. Like, they're just baggy and just.
Do you still have in stock?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, about to sell out. Again. So this Don't Be a Poser, what is the inspiration? Don't Be a Poser, what is that?
Don't Be a Poser is kind of like our
slogan.
Our slogan in a way. Yeah, but it just, I don't know. It just happened. Like,
grab.
It was in the chat. It was in chats actually at our WhatsApp chats, and they were making fun of this dude that he's a poser. Because I mean, when you're starting out skateboarding, you always get that kind of talk from skaters.
Actually,
so we were trying to gauge like what made a person not a poser. And some said like it was kickflips. Some said if you land a kickflip, you're not a poser. But I think to me, if you have the genuine love for skateboarding, you're not a poser.
Sweet, that's hard. Yeah.
Like if you just genuinely love it, and you can go out and get hurt.
Yeah, by the skateboard.
Yeah, and try tricks, and and just
don't stop.
Go on again.
Yeah,
like
you can't. Yeah,
I think I'm a half poser. I'm thinking about it.
I love that you said that, because Pharrell is someone that you say inspired you about skateboarding. And Pharrell on one podcast, he admitted to be a poser. Sometimes he's probably not a poser in skating or whatever.
Yeah, he probably knows how to skate, but like he's not like an active skater. But he likes skateboard.
But he wasn't even talking about skateboarding when he admitted to be a poser. He was just like maybe style or whatever. He said he just feels like he's a poser. So like, it's not a bad thing to be a poser if you are aware that you're a poser.
Yeah.
That's
like for me, I know how to skate, right? But like, I don't know how to do a lot of tricks. But like, I can skate like properly. But then I like the things that come with skating even more than skating. So that's why I might be a poser. Like, I'm not like very enthusiastic about like going out and skating. Yeah. But like, I love like, I chill with skaters. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I like their humor.
Yeah. Yeah, you can say you're a half poser, but to me, I don't feel like you're a poser, because I feel like even myself,
you're definitely not a poser.
No, who is a proper skater?
I'm not a poser.
Who makes skateboards? Like, how can you be a poser when you make skateboards?
Plug it in. Shameless plug. Maker decks. Yo, this one is a rare piece.
Come on, fam. Do you see his piece?
Someone else has this skateboard.
Do you see his piece, bro?
Feel me?
Check it out.
Yeah, Deck by Maker.
This is dope.
Yeah, solid decks, man.
Make decks. I actually want to get into like the whole like hardware of skateboards.
Oh, where do you make your decks from? Or you don't want to give them that information exclusive?
I get them from the US.
No, from the US. Yeah. So it's the best.
Yeah, manufactured. Yeah, standard quality. This is a collaborative.
It's not the best.
This is a collaborative piece. Me and Cam Bentley. Very, very rare.
Yo, we should actually go into like making skateboards in Nigeria.
No,
like we have so much wood.
I was watching.
It's true.
Yeah, we should find out how to do that here.
9 Club, yeah. There's this podcast, 9 Club. Gary V was on it recently.
Gary Vaynerchuk.
Yeah, and he was like, the more brands make people give a shit about skateboarding, the more like income goes into skateboarding.
Yeah.
The more the brand, the community makes money. So, we have to support each other. Like, all the skateboarding brands in Nigeria, we have to come together.
We have to work hand in hand.
Yeah. Because it's still very small. Like, we have to make people
look into
give a shit about this shit. Like, we have to make people want to skate. It's still small. If we kind of segregate and kind of not support each other, then we're not going to go anywhere.
That's true. Skateboarders unite, come together.
Like get together. We're still small. It's just like if Thrasher said they will like start beefing Barracks. That doesn't make sense. You get like
honestly,
you can see Barracks posting Thrasher stuff, Thrasher's posting Barracks. They understand that the more the community grows and the more popular skateboarding is, the better for them.
Yeah, better for the world, to be honest.
Facts.
Like, I agree completely with what you're saying. There's so much like lessons. If you look into skateboard culture, there's so much like universal lessons that you learn, like coming together, community. Like it's very important, and support in general. Like if you go to a skate park, like you were just saying now, the kids were like, come on, do it. There's always encouragement. There's always this love that skaters have with one another. Like they know the difficulties where, like when you're trying to land your first trick, you like everyone shares that feeling, so they always like support and share, and it's just love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And when we say community, it's not just the skaters themselves, the family of the skaters. You get like sometimes a mom might take her son to the park and she might meet another skate mom, and you never know what could happen from that relationship. It's crazy, the things that.
It's crazy. Collaborated with some skaters.
Yeah.
My brand, the maker brand that I just plugged in now, selfless. What is it called? Selfless plug. Yeah, it's sick. It's always like, I mean, it's something I love to do, and yeah, we should definitely have more talk on skateboarding. As much as
we need
can.
some more Nigerians in the X Games. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? X Games are very important. That's something else that got me. Did you watch X Games coming up? Like,
definitely.
I watched almost all of them.
Yeah,
man.
definitely always on it.
My favorite guy used to be Niger, man.
Nigel Houston is my favorite skater. You just mentioned like
Niger is so cool.
Come on.
That dude gets a lot of hate from skateboarding.
It's because he's so good and he's
exactly.
black.
he's so like, bro, that guy.
He's like Lewis, like Hamilton of skating.
He's
just
like
too good.
He's like it's coded.
Yeah.
His tricks are just so accurate.
It's crazy.
Everything.
Yeah, and his name is Niger.
I think we're about to round. We're set to round up for this. Is there anything you would like to let like you want to get off your chest, like you just want to say
man.
any
If you
random
want to,
thing
if there's one of your
about
uncles that's been
skateboarding.
pissing you off, if there's like one guy that messed with you, this is the best time to tell them your mind.
Do you feel like we hit all the important points, especially about skate culture and everything?
I think we got everything.
Yeah, I think we got everything. Anything that we didn't get in the next talk, because we're not going to start talking about skateboarders. I mean, the host, we are all skaters on this podcast. So we support skateboard culture. We might screw in your neighborhood one of these days. So, thanks for liking, subscribing, watching, viewing, prescribing, and sending it to your friends. What am I even saying? Thanks
forwarding.
Thanks for watching and subscribing. We love you guys. Thanks. Please continue to
support the skate park build.
And go sign that petition.
Follow Go Skate on IG and every other platform. It's the Big Talk, biggest podcast, and we out.